Hey, 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 how are all of you guys doing today? Welcome to Ask Mackenzie episode 10. I am super excited to be here with you guys right now, just because there is so much going on right now, and it is making me so excited for next season. And the craziest thing is that I didn't think that I would be this excited this early, like before even the draft. Because I'm the one that's usually very excited for the draft because, fresh face, fresh talent, who can we develop over the years? That's always the most interesting thing to me. But for some reason, this off season is the most excited I've ever been, and I think of like all of my years of me watching the Steelers, since I was like what 6 or 7, even like remembering. So you guys, I don't know about you, are y'all excited? How do we all feel? Because I'm so excited to be here with you guys, to talk to you guys. Please tell me how you're feeling right now. Free agency officially began today. The tampering period was the first 2 days of the week. Everyone was like, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead, break all the news first 2 days? How about that? How crazy? I don't know. I mean, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but when was the last time there was this much? Because let's remember last season was a huge off season for a lot of the quarterbacks, if you will. Maybe some other big players got, shuffled around, but this off season right now, we are seeing so many players move. And I just want to say, I hope y'all are excited, and just as excited as I am, because I just feel it's just going to get more and more interesting. There's going to be so many things that we're going to be, just like looking more into, spectating. I'm just super excited. So, hey everybody again. Hey Sean, happy Wednesday. Hey Steelers Nation Australia, how are you? So good to see you. So good to have you here. Let's see. The future is bright for this team, Jay says. Hi, Robert. Hello, how are you doing today? So, what do you guys want to start with? Do we want to start with, the people that we may have lost or the people that we've gained? What have we done so far? And then, maybe we'll dip into our opponents a little bit, maybe see what they lost. Maybe we'll see, why I think that the Steelers are going to win the AFC North next year. Yeah, the Bengals still have, Joe, Jamar, whatever. But, there's still a lot of players that are leaving, more than they had lost last year. So it makes the AFC North a little bit more interesting, because I don't think a lot of us saw this coming, if you think about it as a big picture right now. And even just the AFC in general. Aaron Rodgers is in the is now with the New York Jets. I'm just, so many things going on. I know, I'm seeing Miles Sanders leave. Now he's going to the Panthers. I'm just super excited for everything that's, to come, just for the game of football, because I love the sport of football so much. I think that I'm the most excited I've ever been about football. I don't know about y'all, but let's start with here. Let's start with what Steelers Nation Australia is saying. Peterson. Patrick Peterson. So we lost Cam Sutton, right? Really, 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 it's really sad. Some people are kind of like okay with it. And I say, you know what? Let's move on. That chapter is closed for him. Let's focus on the future. So what do? We go and we get Patrick Peterson. So who is Patrick Peterson, everybody? Who is this man that is what everybody is saying, on older vet in the NFL? Comes from the Minnesota Vikings, right? He has experience. And I think that his experience is what the Steelers were drawn to the most. I think he's an 8-time Pro Bowler. I think that when it comes to veterans and experience in the NFL, I'm pretty sure that that is where we look, especially when it comes to bringing these pieces on board. So I think that not a Jalen Ramsey by any means, but this is probably a good piece to the puzzle that will contribute next season, that we will see make big moves next season. I believe that he is someone that we could get excited about. So what do you all think? Do you think this was a good sign? Do you think that we will see him make plays for us next season? Let's see. Hello, Pittsburgh Toddy. Thank you so much for being back here. It's really good to see you. How are you doing? Hope everything is going well in your neck of the woods. Remind me where you're again. Where that is. Sonoran. Is it Sonoran? Sonoran? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrect. Bob's in Connecticut. So we have a Connecticut. We have Australia. Let's see. Peterson is BMAC's cousin. Which BMAC? I feel like there's a few BMACs. Let's see. Rob says Peterson is a Hall of Famer. So Rob seems to be pretty excited about this. That's what everyone's saying, that he is a future Hall of Famer. I've seen a few people online saying, it's an okay pick. Not my favorite. And I'm like, how can you say that? This guy is an 8-time Pro Bowler and a future Hall of Famer? And you're over here saying, no. You guys, why can't we get excited about this man? Let's do this. Let's get on board. He had 5 picks last season, tied for second in the NFL. I don't think he's done. Amen, sister. Look at what she just said right there. Thank you, Pittsburgh Toddy, for those very important fun facts. Oh my goodness, we got some smarty pants right here. Steelers Nation Australia says, guess where I'm from. Are you talking about where exactly, or where in the Down Under you are? Because we know you're in the Down Under, bud. Okay, so you're in Tucson, Arizona. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Now I know where that is. So getting Pete means we get a top cornerback in the draft so he could develop him. You guys, I'm really happy about this. Although it's very unfortunate to see Cam Sutton leave, I think it is very it's better. Honestly, I love you, Cam. We love you, but I think this is probably better off for the Pittsburgh Steelers. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I know that you had someone asked me up here about Juju going to the Patriots. Totally off topic. We're gonna like mid segue a little bit down into this other pick. Juju going into the Patriots. It's funny to me. Like, I wasn't expecting Juju to go to the Patriots. You would think that someone who just won a Super Bowl would want to go to a team that's gonna win another Super Bowl. But the Patriots are last now in their division. So I'm just like, let me get the division up right now. All right. The division now, the Bills, the Patriots, the Dolphins, and the Jets. The Patriots are at the bottom. And Juju just went to the bottom. So he went from being top in the AFC, literally number 1 in the AFC, to being pretty much like probably the bottom of the AFC. So I think this is really funny. I don't know. Maybe they're offering him more money. Maybe they have the money to give him. Maybe it's literally just all about the money for Juju. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a smart move for his career to go to the Patriots? Going to the Patriots. What do you mean? Wait, do we have a logo in the middle? I have my sweatshirt on. Is that what you're asking? What are you asking, mate? Steelers Nation Australia says, then Juju is toast. So yeah, you agree. You agree that Juju is toast. I mean, might never see it with our current OC, but yeah, we do. Minka is gonna rock his socks off. Why do you say that? Oh, you mean on you mean when they play the Patriots, or what do you mean? What do you mean, bud? Let's see. Minka would punish Juju for dancing on our logo. Oh, 100%. I think he would totally get him back. Let's see. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited. Yes. He agrees. We have someone in agreement with me. Juju is chasing the money. Does this remind you of someone? Okay, I'm going to go on a little rant because you guys know, if you followed me the past 10 episodes, you guys know how I feel about Juju. Like, I just keep finding more things I don't like about him. And it's all because of the things that he does. He has a mind of his own. I don't know where the Patriots are going to take him, but it's like reminding, okay, of course he's not Antonio Brown mentally right now, but there's a good chance he could end up like that. And the fact that he has jumped now from the Steelers to the Chiefs to the Patriots, didn't AB play with the Patriots? He played with the Raiders. Did he make it to he made it to the Chiefs, didn't he? He definitely was. So what is he going to do? Go to the Bucks next or the Raiders? It's one of those because he's literally starting to remind me a lot like Antonio Brown. Please, someone else agree with that? I don't like comparing somebody to a mentally ill man, but love you, Juju, but I just don't know what you're doing, man. Oh my God. All right, next topic. Dante and Kyler, thank you for being here. What is going on? How do y'all feel about the moves that we've made so far? We talked just a second ago about Peterson. So, are you happy with that move? Would you have rather seen us stay with Cam Sutton? Do you think the Steelers made the best move? Letting Sutton go, signing an 8-time Pro Bowler, future Hall of Famer, was it the best move for the Steelers? I say yes. What do you guys think, Dante and Kyler? Sean says, Cam is our true enforcer on defense. Yes, Cam is the father of our defense, and adding another vet is just going to make our veteran family even stronger, you guys. TJ's like been in the league for how many years now? So he technically is starting to step into that figure someone who to look up to on the team. What's going to happen when Cam retires? We need TJ to step into that position because I hope TJ retires a Steeler, and I hope TJ stays with the Steelers forever. Because if that man leaves, I will cry. I will bawl my eyes out. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my jersey when that man leaves, or if they decide to trade him. I don't even think about that because it's just like very, very sad. Very, very sad. Think about. All right, we can talk about the next one. Re-signing Larry Ogunjobi was a key move. Yes, let's talk about this real quick. Larry Ogunjobi, $28.75 million, 3 years. 3-year deal for Larry Ogunjobi. People are saying that, they really didn't have anything. Like, they really had, this was a necessity. We had to do this. In free, like, it is something that could keep us consistent down the line for the next 3 years. continuing to have that depth, keeping that there. It was just a necessity. Let's see what his numbers were. So I guess his numbers last year were down, but he was just the same guy that. So basically, I think it's a good move. Looking at his stats from last year, I just think it's a good move. Okay, so let's see. Oh my goodness. Hey, Owen, thanks for joining us. I don't know if you just got in here or if you heard anything we were just talking about, but we were just talking about Patrick Peterson being an 8-time Pro Bowler, future Hall of Famer, having a lot of history in the league, adding more depth. I think he's better than keeping Cam Sutton around. So I understand what you're saying. You're underwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I love it. I love everything that we're doing. Let's see. Patty P, I like. Dante and Kyler, this is what you think. I think even at this point in his career, he's probably a bit better than Cam Sutton. He might not be the best inside, though, which is why we should draft a cornerback still. Yes, that just does not take anything off the table. I still would like to see Joey Porter Jr. contribute to the team. And I think that maybe if we do get Joey Porter Jr., it would be the perfect thing for the Steelers to learn from these guys. We have veterans on our team now. We have a lot of veterans on our team, more than we had last year. So if you just sit back and you think about it, you take it all in, I think it's a great move that we kept, that we didn't keep Cam Sutton, and then we brought Patty P. And yes, you know me so well, Dante and Kyler. I want little Joey Porter Jr. We are Penn State. You see my Nittany Lions. You always see them. I love my Nittany Lions. We are Penn State. I don't think we'll probably see any more free agency moves after than that. The practice squad players from this point on. Yes, I agree with that. I feel good about where we are right now. I'm ready for the draft. I'm excited to look more into these guys that we just signed. I think we have a few more that I would like to talk about. Let's see. Yeah, no, I know. Owen doesn't trust our front office people. He says Peterson is old and passed out. I don't agree with that, only because last season, what was it? Who said this? I think it was Hot Toddy. Where was your little stat about Peterson from last year? Pittsburgh Toddy says Peterson had 5 picks last season, tied for second in the NFL. I don't think he's done. All right, next, let's talk about the next guy that we've picked up. All right, let's talk about Cole Holcomb. Listen, people are saying this is a very under the radar signing. A little bit of it has to do with his injuries. Yes, we got another player from the Commanders that is injured, whatever. But let's look a little bit into his history, all right? So I'm pretty sure the man's only 26 years old. I'm pretty sure 24 years old. Y'all, he's 24 years old, and he's played in 44 games, starting in 28 of them. ESPN had him at, 6th best lineman when it comes to the run block in 2022. If he can stay healthy. Is this him? No. Let's see. No, this is a different guy. I'm just talking about, oh my God, I looked at Nate Herbert. Okay. Yes, I was right. Let's see. I think he's 26 years old. That might have been super wrong. Everything that just came out of my mouth could have been super wrong. I think I was looking at the wrong stats. But, okay, we're talking about Holcomb coming from the Commanders. He played in 7 games. Forget everything I said earlier. This man played in 7 games in 2022, 10 back in 2020. His best season was in 2021. because of his injuries. He had a foot injury. Like I said, this is another guy that we're getting from the Commanders with an injury. And let's see. Yes, he has to pass a physical first. This is something that it feels like a little bit of a deja vu. So let's see what happens. You think Miles Jack is going to eat next year? Jack had a groin injury last year, and we know how that goes. Seeing what happened to TJ. Yeah, that was really odd. Yeah. So you got, yeah, this is very true. There's no, he still needs to pass the physical. So this one could be a lot different. The other guy who I was naming stats for earlier that I totally got confused with, both have H last names. Totally my fault. But Nate Herbig, 24 years old, 44 games, started in 28 of them. What do y'all think of this? Maybe light a fire under Kevin Dotson's butt is what they say. Also, shout out to Steelers Nation for all your news. I love you guys. I think this is pretty good. I think that it's good that we are really focusing on getting dogs literally in our O-line. We need to protect quarterback. We need to open space for the run game. We really desperately need to thrive on offense this season. So I'm excited to see what happens with this guy. And then we re-signed KZ, right? How do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? KZ. We're still waiting to hear what on Terrell? Is that what it is? Did KZ have a good season last season? What do you guys think? Do you think he had a good, his best season, or it was okay? I think he had some pretty good plays last year, but we got that deal done, and I mean, he's versatile in what he plays. Even though we haven't really got everything we wanted, I think it's good. Yeah, Steelers Nation says KZ is great. He says KZ is a dog. Let me look at some of your other comments up here, you guys. It's a great sign. Pair him with Miles. Let Miles learn even more. Let's see. You think Miles Jack? Okay, wait. Yep, we talked about this earlier. So Sean thinks that we should draft a corner, draft a cornerback, draft a tackle, draft an inside linebacker, and more depth, and a tackle, and we're set. Okay, that's a lot of things. So I think we still need to draft Joey Porter Jr. first. And I think there's a really good chance that we're going to do that, especially because we got a veteran cornerback and we don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'm just going to stick to what my belief is. And I think we're going to get Joey Porter Jr. I really hope we do. Because I don't know, you guys. What number does Pat P get? We know he's not getting 7. Also, shout out Mike Tomlin. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Everybody just give a little happy birthday. We love you. We love you, Mike. We believe in you. We know that you're doing what is best for our team. And I can't wait to see y'all next season. Can't wait. In getting dogs, the best quote of the stream. In getting dog. Do you think Terrell comes back? I don't know, y'all. How much money do we have left over? Are we able to re-sign him? Can we afford to re-sign him? Because Jeez Louise. Let's see. Does KZ style fit with Minka? That's a good question. KZ is going to be great. He had that shoulder injury last season. KZ likes to tackle. We saw that in preseason. Alrighty, now I see some nonsense going on in this chat. What are we talking about now? Who brought this up? I think Mark wants us to. What is happening? Who brought Aaron Rodgers into this conversation? We are not bringing them into conversation. Okay, so earlier you said, I just wanted to a little bit of this comment. Trenton Simpson out of Clemson. I saw that is a potential big pick. Clemson has a very, 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 very strong history with their defense, especially. So I'd like to see it. But that's just me. Steelers Nation said Holcomb gets 55 from Devin Bush. Is it? Are you just saying that to like make me happy? Are you just saying that to like mock me? I don't know if you're mocking me or if you're just saying that because we know that Mark doesn't really like Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what you mean by it takes 4 months. Okay, I'm not getting into this right now. We're talking about the Steelers. We're not talking about Aaron Rodgers. So if you're talking about Aaron Rodgers, then go to the Green Bay Packers podcast because that's not here. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers podcast. We're not talking about this. If we draft Joey Porter Jr., do we get his dad as an extra team motivator? I hope so. Man, that would be so cool. I think it'd be super gnarly to see. All right. We talked about Larry Ogunjobi, didn't we? All right. Now we just want to talk a little bit about what we could expect next season from the AFC North. The AFC North has lost a lot of players, and I would like to go into it, and I want you to tell me who is the best. We're going to rank how we think the AFC North is going to go next year. So I think that the Steelers are going to be number 1 in the AFC North. That's just me. I love my Steelers. I'm always going to support my Steelers, and especially after these moves. Let's see if I can change your mind into thinking the same thing. So we have 3 men so far. This could have changed earlier today, but these are just the stats that I'm looking from Steelers Nation. Love them. Love their layout of everything. So it says Jesse Bates, Von Bell, and Samaje Perine. They're gone. They were able to re-sign Jermaine Pratt and Michael Thomas. Do you think that is a loss or a win for the Bengals? Some say it's not great. Some say they'll be fine because they still have the same offense. But do you think that is something that we should be excited about because they are losing those men? They might. We'll see. All right. AFC North. Pittsburgh Owen says 1 Bengals, 2 Steelers, 3 Browns, 4 Ravens. What do y'all think? Let's see. The Baltimore Ravens. They lost 2 men. It says Ben Powers, Josh Oliver. They got Trayvon Mullen to stay, and Lord knows what's happening with Lamar Jackson. So that looks like the Ravens might be at the bottom of the bottom at this point. I would love that more than anything because I honestly I don't like the Baltimore Ravens. I know y'all probably like them better than the Bengals and the Browns, which I don't get, but me being from Maryland, I don't like the Ravens. All right. Let's see. Cleveland Browns. I think they added another man leaving. They released Jadeveon Clowney today. They also have outside linebacker leaving. They gained 2 players, and they got 3 men to stay. AJ Green's going to stay. They have a linebacker that's staying and a center that's staying. And didn't they restructure Deshaun Watson's contract a little bit? to create more cap space. Let's see. Steelers Nation Australia says 17-0 Bengals, 13-4, 13-4, 13-4. Yeah. Here we go. He says, I'm from Baltimore too, and I hate the Ratbirds. So you get it. You get it, dude. You totally get it. Oh, man. Browns will be last. She thinks the Browns will be last. Sean Manahan says Steelers 1, Ravens 2, Clowns 3, Bungles 4. You know, y'all like the Ravens better than I do. Y'all, I'm saying Steelers, Bengals, Browns, Ravens. Joey Porter is coaching linebacker, and Hines Ward is coaching San Antonio. Yeah, totally. Pittsburgh already looks like Rihanna. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I love that. All right, y'all, I got to get to acting class. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really enjoyed it. I wish I could stay and chat more. Next week, I'm going to be in Florida with my family. I will still be doing my podcast, but I will be on the East Coast time in Sarasota. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, but I really got to bounce. Have a great rest of your day.